This is a HeadGum podcast.
So I think I kind of really like it when we have episodes where we record and then we put them up on the same day.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, it's the most up to date. we are here right now.
I hate that.
I also kind of like recording in the mornings.
Me too.
With like our morning cup of coffee.
The coffee makes more sense if you think about it if we record earlier in the day.
Yeah, it does. Sirens are here, guys.
Yeah,
so it's obviously an episode of Coffee with Rachel.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Chris.
And, you know, it is a late start to this podcast. Yeah, I guess you're right. Because, like, when we talk about how we're excited about Food Network Star tonight, it will be still tonight.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Which I am. Katie Lee is going to be a guest judge tonight.
Hannah Hart was on the last week's episode.
I know. I screamed. I was so excited. That's just, like, no YouTuber has been on the Food Network besides Laura Vitale.
Yeah, and you know...
Maybe there has been other people, but, like, I swear I haven't seen them. Oh, wait, what's her face?
Shay Carl was also on last year's.
Yeah, okay, that's a broad statement that I didn't need to make. Also, the one Binch that's always a judge now. That she's
Eyelash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, totally made that up.
If there's one network that I want YouTubers to be breaking into, it's
collab.
Food Network.
Yeah, but the right YouTubers like me. So, it's fine. But what are we drinking today? I know this is from Jackie Lampo, Resident Lamp Binch. And this is another Phil's coffee, which we had before.
Yes, Phil's with a Z, if you guys forgot.
Yeah. Now, this one's got a very lit name.
Yeah, it's Ambrosia Coffee of God.
Me in the early YouTube days.
I call it Ambrosia.
Remember when... Okay, so I have a theory, and this is probably totally false, but okay, so back in the day, my usernames all over the internet were quotes from John Green's Looking for Alaska, right?
Yes,
so,
sorry, I was sipping my coffee.
It's okay, it's fine. So I had this theory because someone, like, had told him, like, I had a friend that met him, I think, what is that, like, Harry Potter thing that's in Florida every year? I was not a Harry Potter nerd, so, like, I did not do it, but everyone went. It was, like, very LGBT friendly. Mm-hmm. I cannot remember what the name of it was. LeakyCon. That's it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Oh my god, that just, like, dug the ditch from, like, 2011. But anyway, one of my friends went, and she, like, got to meet John Green because he was there, because Hank always, like, sings his Harry Potter, like, Potter rock stuff. And, she was like, yeah, like, my friend Rachel, like, makes videos and, like, has your username, blah, blah, blah. And he had said that he had, like, heard of me before. Ooh. And I guess, like, because I did a makeup tutorial that was, like, inspired by the colors of, like, the cover of one of his books.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, got to him or something. Not, like, got to him, but, you know what I mean? Like, it really,
him. You know, got under his skin.
He's like, how dare you monetize my work? Like, you know what I mean? But no, here's my theory. So, like, he's never followed me. He's never really, like, interacted with me on social media. And I thought for the longest time that he was probably low-key mad that I was making a name for myself using one of his quotes.
Oh, my God.
And that is the true reason that as soon as Google Plus happened and I was, like, able to take my name, I was like, I'm doing it because I'm afraid of, like, getting sued by this man, like, later in life.
And then when you had 87 Days Before, too,
it was the same thing.
Also, from that.
Yeah, so I mean...
That was more vague.
Yeah, but at least this is, like, much better. Like, I'm so glad that we were able to change our usernames when, like, it's the only positive about Google Plus.
Yeah.
Was that, but... You can actually still get to my YouTube channel by I Call It Ambrosia.
Which is fantastic.
That link still works. It's like I have a redirect.
Yeah, that's
like,
basically what it is. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
I'm always jealous of the people on YouTube that have, like, youtube.com/Rachel.
Yeah.
Like, how much money did you have to pay? Because I know that it's money that goes into it.
How early were you on this service that you got that?
No. It's like people that, like, get it randomly. Like, they used to be, like, Pink Bunny 47, and now...
Exactly, because we all were transitioning from AOL Instant Messenger, like, our buddy names on there, to YouTube and things like that, and using our shitty usernames from that.
Yeah, like, I Called Ambrosia, like... That must have been chosen in, like, 2006, 2007.
What was the one before? before. There was another one that was before that.
I
feel
don't
like I
even
had something to do with
remember.
strawberries or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. On Tumblr, I used to change my username, like, all the time, because it used to be, like,
cool.
People would do that all the time. Now, with branding, with a capital B, you really want to have the same username. And I didn't want to, like, die with 87 days before, because no one knew what the fuck that was. Every time I'd have to, like... I mean, still, that's why I like that my new email is just, like, my name.
Yes.
Because my old email, like, having to fucking explain that to people was always... because they didn't know
all of your emails.
All of
they
them.
were all weird.
They didn't know if it was, like, a number 8 and a 7, if you spell it out. Like, picture me at Bath & Body Works, and I always was just, like, CWH, like, whatever Chris's email was, because it was always
email
short.
is so short, and it's so easy to just say out real quick. And so I'm getting all of these spam marketing emails from you.
Honestly, I feel so bad, but Chris gets so many shopping emails because I'm at a store and I get really frazzled and I don't want to have to explain my email. It used to be styrofoam plates, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
And then I had an underscore. Who has a fucking underscore? I used to be like underscore, not dash. You know, like that was too traumatic for me at
also
like
the
Macy's.
fact that it's styrofoam plates.
Exactly.
Like, what?
They don't even know. It's from like a Death Cab for Cutie song. Like, just remember me throwing Death Cab for Cutie song lyrics into my usernames. Like, how
We all did
pretentious
that
middle
shit.
school can you get, man?
That's where Hub Glacier 46 came from. That was one of my buddy names on AOL Instant Messenger.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
mine was Pretty Penguin 22. So, and then I think it was like pure A-list. Because I probably read those like A-list young adult books.
Oh, yeah, I remember that too.
Oh my god. Old Instant Messenger, though. And then you
also
had like
had-
the profile, too.
I was randomly like into the band Styx for a little bit. So
What?
Yeah, I know.
You are Eric Foreman.
I am Eric Foreman, so I had Mr. Roboto.
I'm so upset.
Trust me, everybody made fun of me at school for it.
Good. Oh my god. Was that like your first and only instance of bullying?
Oh my god, they were like, oh my god, Chris likes Styx.
That's literally the plot of that 70s show
I
episode.
know, and it's not like I had seen that and like was mirroring that or anything. It
yeah,
just
like
happened.
you were before that. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so funny.
I'm upset.
We should have done the whole. Well, we're gonna do Blonde Donna then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But coffee fact, well,
Yeah.
the coffee's really good. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, me too.
Phil, he makes a great roast. Mm-hmm. It says on the other side that this is a medium roast.
Yeah.
So
We just had to pause the show because Lila came up here and started bumping into all of the mics, like trying to rub against them. So
God damn it, Lila, we love you.
we finally got her to just lay on the counter in front of us.
It took us 5 minutes to just get her to chunk her way down.
She's so cute. She loves to be around us while we record
She's
this.
like, I need to record my show, guys.
I know, she's got her own segment. It's just called
Tuna Talk. It's
Yeah.
Tuna Talk.
Tuna Talk.
Okay, though.
So what were we talking
The
about?
coffee fact.
Yes.
So, I found here, coffee contains a lot of antioxidants. It's the biggest source of antioxidants in the average Western diet that help your body fight chemicals called free radicals. I've heard of those radicals before.
Shut the fuck.
As a result, coffee drinkers are at a lower risk for diseases such as Parkinson's, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease.
Cool.
Yeah, so, guys, we're helping our bodies.
Honestly, though, I don't know what to believe because it's like every time you turn on the news, it's like coffee is great for fighting cancer. Coffee will give you cancer.
Like, literally, there's a study every other
Who
week
is
for
she?
both coffee and chocolate.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Those two things are always like, coffee will kill you. Just kidding. It saves your life.
I
Same with
never really
chocolate.
eat chocolate that often.
I enjoy a nice chocolate.
I could live without it. If I had to choose something to get rid of, if I had to choose between coffee or chocolate, obviously.
I'm sad because, like, I know chocolate is, like really hard to grow, and like the farms are getting fucked.
There's
and
like
we're
a
gonna run
shortage.
out of chocolate in like a couple years or something like that.
A couple.
That's upsetting to me. Very upsetting.
I literally think I'd be fine. As long as the salt mines don't go away, I'm good. Like, as long as the ocean stays salty.
As long as we've got salt and vinegar in the world, you're good.
Yeah, vinegar. You're right. You're right.
Squeezy too. He would be really upset without that.
You know those like desalination plants?
Yes.
They could give the salination to me. Like, that would be cool.
Just pump it into your body.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So, as we talked about last week, we got a PlayStation 4. And
Yes.
we've been really enjoying it. We're so excited to have it for streaming purposes, but
Yeah.
also for our personal life purposes.
My whole purpose. We got the mics figured out today, so we can start streaming
Yeah,
soon.
like it's just, a really super convenient console that lets you have two microphones plugged in and being heard through Twitch at the same time.
Yeah.
So, it's going to make it really simple.
It says that you're allowed to do that on Xbox, but it never works with any of the headsets that we have. So I'm like,
it's
okay.
really fucked.
First try on the PS4, it works. I'm like, all right. So if I could rewind time and just not get the Xbox One.
Yeah, I have sentimental attachments to my gamer score and stuff like that because I have been building it for years, but also fuck the Xbox One.
But also fuck them. But yeah, we didn't finish at all. Okay, but we started The Witness, which is basically this gorgeous puzzle game where you're just dropped on an island and you're just walking around trying to complete these puzzles. You have no fucking idea what the purpose of anything is.
Except for there's these random audio logs that say some really weird shit.
Philosophy.
About, philosophical shit.
Yeah, so the puzzles get increasingly hard, as does my nips. And it's difficult, man.
It's so hard, but it's so pretty.
It's very good, though. I feel like when I complete it, I'm going to feel really, solid about that. That's going to be an achievement.
We also started Firewatch.
Yeah, we're so late on that game.
It only came out earlier this year, but everybody had played it and come and gone already. Nobody's talking about it anymore.
Because it's short. It's not supposed to be more than a few hours.
Yeah, but that's also very pretty.
Yeah.
Very fun.
It's like you're a fire. Oh my god, it gets really dark in the beginning.
It's fucking sad.
It starts out really cute, telling you a story about this guy's relationship, and everything's happy-go-lucky, and then it gets real dark. And then you're basically at this job where you're just watching over a fucking national park and watching for fires because you hate your life.
Yeah.
And it's and it's also voiced by Henry Crane.
From Mad Men.
Or Harry Crane?
His name in the game is Henry,
I'm getting
but in
fucked
Mad
up.
Men it's Harry.
So it's kind of hard to they have photos of what you actually look like, but I don't buy it.
I just picture Harry Crane.
Yeah, me too. But it's good. I'm really enjoying it. The dialogue in that is very funny and witty.
Mm-hmm. The first game that we're going to stream, I think, is Cat Lateral Damage.
Yeah. We're not even going to play it until we've streamed because we want to have everybody on the stream, witness the surprise joy that we get from this game.
Exactly.
But if you guys, once again, have any recommendations for games on PS4 that are, exclusive to PlayStation...
Let us know.
Or PC, too. But, you know what I mean?
That are just available.
That weren't on Xbox, basically.
Yeah, that's what we're asking for.
That's the nitty-gritty of it. But, yeah.
So you told me that you had an embarrassing story that you wanted to tell.
I wouldn't really... Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, basically, you know how I do, a series of little things that, I get really embarrassed about in public, but, I'm sure nobody is really, giving a fuck about, and it's just me
Yield
being anxious.
anxiety.
Yeah. So, this is also with, my fucking counseling center that I go to for therapy, but,
God.
Basically, this building is, it seems really small, and so I don't know. You only see a small portion of it when you go in, right?
Yeah, honestly, I've been in there a couple times and it seems small.
Yeah. Well, there's areas that I've just never seen before, and I don't know. So every time I go in there, I go to the one hallway, and that's usually where I have my session. But lately, she's been taking me all to different parts of the building.
Oh God.
And so I'm lost when I leave every week now, and it's become this new thing that I get worried about because I always look like a fucking idiot because I walk
endlessly
out
beeping through doors.
me always because what's happens she lets me out first because that's polite,
Yeah.
and so I have to be it's this way or this way, you know what I mean? I don't know where to go, and so every fucking time I go the wrong way, and then she's it's this way, and then I'm haha, and I make the same joke every time. I was just crying, and yet I'm still haha. It's always so disoriented coming out of this room. I say that every week, and sometimes there's people around because there's one area where there's computers and stuff, and there's people usually using them, and they see me looking like a fucking fish out of water, where's the elevator? So I just wanted to bring that up.
That's just, it fits you perfectly.
I know. Just picture like me knowing, like, I look at the clock and I know we're getting to like the end of the session and I'm in a room I've never been in before and I'm like, fuck. It's like that game where you're like in a room and you're trying to like get out of the house or something and you go through like rooms, you know what I mean? You're trying to find the exit. It's just like a phone app.
Oh, yeah, I know
That's
what you're talking
me
about.
when I do
I
that.
forget the name of it.
I don't know what it is.
So, I've been seeing a lot of things in, like, the past couple months relating to the Olympics.
Oh, yeah?
And I just wanted to bring it up because I personally think that the Olympics are really fucked up.
I know. I haven't been, like, paying attention.
There's been a lot of other shit happening amongst all of the Olympic things, but...
Where's the next Olympics?
It's in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil.
Okay.
And so...
And it's Summer Olympics, right?
Yeah, it's in August.
Okay.
And, like...
I honestly feel like I should be hearing more hype about that.
You've just been hearing, all that's been coming out is just, like, the shit that is
it's
happening
fucked
down
up.
there.
They basically destroy the cities that they have the fucking Olympics in.
Like,
they, like, suck them for all it's
thinking
worth.
back to, like, Sochi or Sochi, whatever it was in Russia that did the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
Like, they spend billions of dollars building all of these structures, wasting all of the country's economy, and then, like, it just gets abandoned. And it's all shittily built stuff anyway.
And
so,
they
like,
just stay there, like, forever wasting, like, space.
Yeah, like, I feel like the Olympics in Sochi, or Sochi, I don't know how to pronounce that.
I think it's Chi, but I'm might be wrong.
They, like, it's a ghost town. Like, it's not used for anything, and it's all just completely wasted.
Like, that could be a good place to, like, evacuate people to, maybe?
Yeah, or, use it for anything else, literally.
I don't know.
But, like... The Olympics, I understand that, like, they used to be, like, that's old-ass shit. They used to, like, bring countries together and stuff like that.
Literally ancient.
Literally ancient.
He's, like, old stuff, like, the 50s.
Yeah, it's, like, a couple hundred years ago. No, just kidding. It's, like, thousands.
Like, more.
But... They used to, like, bring countries together, and now it's just, like, destroying shit wherever it goes.
You know what they could do? They could, like, just have, like, a bunch of, like, little kids that want to be Olympians. They could just, like, have, like, practices and stuff, like, in the fucking arenas that they built or whatever, and, like, charge a lot, you know?
Exactly.
It'd be, like, for, like, those really... The kids that go to private school.
Train in a real Olympic stadium.
Yeah,
like.
and then they could get money that way from it. And then it wouldn't be, like, a total waste of metal and stuff.
Exactly. So, like, the committee that kind of picks where the Olympics are gonna be, I know they pick them, like, decades in advance, but Rio de Janeiro was honestly not a good choice because Rio, or Brazil as a whole, is, like, in, like, one of the worst recessions they've ever had, ever. So they have, like, no money for this. They just recently said that they are requesting emergency financial funding from Brazil. Like, the city's asking for funding because they have been cutting, like, all public services to try and fund the Olympics. And it's already, like, not doing so hot because of the recession and everything. So they're cutting, like...
No one's helping from, like, outside countries?
And it's up to the city and the country that is hosting it to build it and spend the money. And so... They're in a recession. They ain't got the money. They're cutting, like, healthcare.
They don't do this on purpose, though. Do they just, like, pick it in advance and then it just happened to be, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Time?
Like, I know that they pick them really early, like, at least a decade.
Has there ever been in the history of the Olympics, like, they choose a place and then they're like, nah, I can't afford this shit, and then they move on to the next place? Because, like...
I feel like they have had... places that have, like, declined it once they got picked or something like that, but I don't know if
but it's also, like, I guess a huge opportunity for tourism is what I was going to say.
So not only do they, like, not have the money, but everything that they're building, they're showing, there's, like, videos online of, like, new structures that are collapsing.
Oh, God.
The transit system, it's in August, and they still haven't finished, like, the transit system that's going to take people from the main city to the stadium. And so that's not even done yet. So they're probably gonna rush it and, like, it's like,
oh God,
it's like trams or trains or something like that. And so who knows what's gonna happen with that? There's, like, sewage everywhere, and, like, they're, like, some of the Olympic events that are water based, like, they're being built on, like, ponds and lakes that are where raw sewage is dumped.
Oh my God.
Everything. And it's just horrible, not even to add the fact that the Zika virus is, like, really prevalent and, like, spreading in Brazil.
It's
and,
fucking
like,
awful.
There's news anchors that are, like, just not going. They're just, like...
They're not going to report on it?
No. Like, I know there was a couple, like, for good reason, pregnant news anchors that had to come out and say,
or
like,
if you're
I'm not
trying
going.
to be pregnant eventually.
Or you're just trying to not, get a deadly disease that they don't have a cure for.
I know.
So it's just, like, really horrible, and... I honestly am dreading the Olympics coming up because it's just going to get, like, all of the media coverage.
That makes sense as to why I haven't been hearing about this as often, because press isn't going to be risking it.
Like, they're talking about, like, all of the negative shit that's happening.
Fucked.
But, like, once the games actually start, like, what's it going to be like? Are we all just going to forget that, like, there's literally, like, slavery that goes into building these things, too?
Wow.
That, like, the committee just, like, kind of...
Do the Olympics not, like, them as, like, a foundation, like, not make money to help fund this?
I don't know if they do or not. But, like... They just they just let this slavery and shit happen to build this crap.
Jesus
it's like
Christ.
FIFA all over again.
It does remind me of FIFA, if I'm being honest.
So I just think it's really horrible. I don't like want to watch any of the Olympics. Not that like I've ever been like a huge Olympics watcher in the past.
I mean, I'll watch it when it's on.
I more watch the winter ones.
I like the winter ones a lot more
because the winter ones are fun.
The ice skating alone is enough.
Yeah.
The gymnastics. I mean, I guess there's gymnastics in the summer ones. But you got the luge, you've got skiing, snowboarding, like...
Yeah, the snowboarding, stuff like that.
Yeah, there's like all kinds of stuff.
They do have the swimming in the summer.
Don't they have it in the winter too? It's a fucking indoor pool.
Maybe. I honestly have no fucking
Who knows?
clue. Whoever has curling, I feel like that's...
Me? Me with my lashes?
Sport.
Picture me showing up to the Olympics with my fucking Chanel lash curler like I'm here for curling. Honestly.
Oh, fuck. Let's make that a fucking Olympic sport, guys.
Honestly, I would win because I get some pretty good curl with my lashes, and I haven't changed my lash pad thing in forever. Where can I buy that little black bumpy thing for my lash curler if my lash curler is like very specific? Or do I have to buy a new lash curler? You know, these are questions
does
I
Chanel
have.
sell them?
I don't even know if they sell that actual thing anymore.
Who knows?
Yeah, it was pretty lit though. And when you get eyeliner on it, because it's black, it doesn't show it, so it's pretty nice. You know, all these silver and rose gold lash curlers, I could get into it because it doesn't matter. Like, you wipe it off, you know? So let's talk about the gator. Okay.
Oh my god, the fucking gator, the Florida gator.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about that video where Megan Tonjes fucking predicted the gorilla with the kid.
Yo, that was honestly like the wildest thing ever. Megan Tonjes is a psychic. She can see into the future.
I don't know what happened, but she said it in a video weeks before it happened.
Yeah.
And so that's lit. And basically we're talking about like how we always kill the animal to save like the baby and stuff. And like, okay, it's true. And in Florida right now, if you guys haven't been catching up on the news, a like 2-year-old baby, and it's like parents were like walking along some like swampy ass beach where there's like known gators, but they don't have like proper signs everywhere. But it's like there were signs that say don't swim. Yeah. But they didn't say gators. Yeah. And so basically like they had their like ankles deep or whatever, you know, they're like walking the baby along and fucking alligator snatches him, and the dad apparently like tried to fight it but like couldn't do it. Yeah, they tried to like stop the alligator. Stop the gator. And then so the kid didn't make it out of that, which is really unfortunate. But I think what's really fucked up is they're literally like stripping this whole area of every alligator that's there, and they're doing fucking like forensic scientific tests on the gator's teeth to find out which one killed the kid, and they're gonna like euthanize that one because that one's like a kid killer. But it's like all fucking alligators would do this. Yeah, like, it's not like this one had a particularly bad heart, you know. Yeah, this isn't like the fucking Grinch gator. Like, this is just what they do, man. Like, just like when you get fucking eaten by a great white shark, it's the sharks just doing its thing. That was just a bad shark. You just literally went into the shark's house. Like, you just invaded his home. Like, you don't normally chill in the ocean, just like you don't normally chill in alligator swamps. Like, it's just not where you're supposed to be. And I can't believe that they plucked out like 5 alligators, and they said from the articles that I read that they were going to euthanize them. And
Like,
I'm like,
what's the
holy
point?
shit. Like, I get it, they're dangerous, and maybe we shouldn't be dilding, but maybe we shouldn't be building like the world's largest tourist attraction in a swamp. Like, maybe we could have put Disney World, I don't know, somewhere else. Like,
maybe you
there's
just
not
put up like a fence or more signage or something.
more
like that.
signage. I mean, TBH, like, why wasn't Disney World just like built on like one of the flattest parts of PA? We don't have any like threatening animals in Pennsylvania. The worst you get is like a wolf spider, and like you gotta go into the woods to get that wolf spider, and all he's gonna do is bite you. Like, I mean, it's not fun. But like, there's no alligators snatching people up. Maybe there's a
there's
bear
no
or two.
hurricanes, or not nearly as many hurricanes.
Tornadoes barely ever blow by. Like, just, I think...
Let's move Disney to PA. It would give PA something exciting.
Like, I just don't know who thought it would be the best idea to put the biggest fucking tourist attraction ever in like a hurricane area and a fucking like alligator fucking feeding zone. Like,
the Disneyland in California is actually like a smarter one. It's just hot there. Like, it's just warm.
And you got the quakes. But like,
you know,
that could be anywhere, I guess. It could be Pacific Northwest. There could be a quake.
Yeah, the big one. You remember the big one? Ooh.
Yeah, what were we playing that talked about the big one the other day?
Oh my god, what were we... we were playing or watching something about...
I can't remember what it was, but I feel like we didn't even know about that moving here, and now we know, and I don't like it.
Like, it was like as if it was common knowledge that there was...
Like, apparently, you know how we got taught about Amish people in school?
Was it the OC?
Maybe it was
because,
the OC. Yeah.
Summer's dad was in Seattle.
Yeah. That was what it was. Oh, and they had the earthquake in like the final season or whatever. That's what it was. But anyway, in your class, you probably got taught about that. In science, here we got taught, in Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania, we got taught about...
The Amish.
Yeah.
And...
the Liberty Bell, alive.
Oh, fucking that bell. And you know what? It's just a bell. It's a bell that is got like a satin matte finish now
and
from all
one
the touching.
little crack in it.
Yeah, like imagine, you could show some of my smile lines and be like, that's the Liberty smile line. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I was not impressed by that bell.
So you bring up... We're talking about TV shows. We have just finished Orange is the New Black.
We're not giving any spoilers,
No,
but
we're not going to spoil it.
It left me very upset.
I am horribly upset by the ending. Like, it was fantastic. I think the season was really good.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people complaining because, like, it builds, and people were saying that, things don't really start happening until, like, the end of it, but...
I don't think that's true.
I don't know. I thought it was just so tense this whole time, and, like, I knew it was going to be explosive, and, yeah, I think obviously always love the social commentary on there.
But it's just so on point.
Yeah, it was very good, I thought. But I'm really upset about the ending.
The only thing that I would maybe say is that there's, like, so many characters.
Yeah, there's a lot of new people.
That, like, all the characters only just kind of get, like, one plot. And then that's it.
Yeah, that's true.
But I still really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was happy with how it was, though. I'm excited for what's next coming back.
Oh, God. I don't know. We had...
Pretty Little Liars comes back, next week.
Doesn't The Fosters come back this week?
Yeah, what the fuck? Like...
Why is it coming back right now?
It just left. It was just the season finale, and now, 2 months later, it's coming back for a season premiere. Like, they don't fuck around with that show. I love The Fosters. If you haven't watched it, it's so good. You have to. It's so good. If Seventh Heaven... were
progressive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a family drama, the Parenthood.
If you were a fan of Parenthood, just graduate into The Fosters.
You got it. Oh, man, I do miss Parenthood, though.
Oh, man, that was so good.
I know.
When does Gilmore Girls come back?
I don't know. I think
question.
it's 2017.
Oh, damn. Really?
I think. Oh my god, Lila just used my thigh to get down from the countertop. Oh, she went in her hammock. How cute.
Oh, Lila.
I love when we just live broadcast what Lila's doing. Okay, she's coming in hot around the left corner there. I hate it.
Oh my god.
But anyway, I had a question for you that I was thinking about the other day.
Okay, what is this question?
So I was just kind of like having thoughts, and I was kind of like, what would happen if I never like lived in the same dorm as you? Because the way that me and Chris came to meet, I feel like was very on purpose. Because it was very, like, all could have gotten fucked up very easily and we would have never met.
The circumstances of it are so wild because, like, the only reason we were in the same dorm is because it was by majors that they did it. And so, like, I was with all the meteorology people, and the person you were rooming with at the time was a meteorology major, so you got all lumped in with them.
And they were like a small group, so they only were in one building.
Yeah, and so if you had not roomed with this person who you selected to, like, you picked your roommate, like, when you were going into it.
Yeah, we went to high school together, and we weren't really close, but, like, we both were going to the same school, and she was like, hey, do you want to be roommates? Because I, like, know you're not a weirdo. I was like, yeah, you bet. So I did, and she was a meteorology major, but she ended on, I think she's doing psych.
Yeah.
And, like, honestly, I couldn't even, like, picture her doing the meteorology thing because she wasn't really into, like, the math part or, like, the science.
Yeah.
And so it just, like... It's just so weird, that I ended up there because I was an English education major and they were all, like, in multiple buildings, but they were, like, in the ones that were far away where, like, Devin lived. And I probably was supposed to be, like, remember me and Devin had the exact same schedule?
Yeah.
So I was
Wasn't she on, like, the opposite side of campus?
Yeah, she was all the way over there, and I was probably supposed to be with her.
Yeah.
Because we were clearly, like, from the same clump, but I was with my roommate, and so I moved into your dorm, and I happened to live on the only floor that had, like, there were 2 floors of women only, and then the top floor was, like, dudes and girls, but we had, like, our own hallway or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, like, happened to be on that floor, like, happened to see you often, you know what I mean? I just feel like it was so weird, and the reason why you almost didn't even go to Millersville.
Yeah,
You got into Penn State.
Yeah, I got in Penn State and Millersville, and then I just picked Millersville.
And that, like, that's so wild to me because Penn State is, like, I mean, I couldn't have gone there. I didn't want to go there.
Penn State, while yes, they have the best meteorology program in the nation, but, like, it was also hella expensive.
Fucking huge too. And I just don't like how into the fucking sports, and I don't do
true.
like the whole school pride thing because I'm kind of just paying my dues when I'm leaving, you know. And I feel like pride there is very, like, hefty. Yeah. But and I almost didn't go to Millersville because I really wanted to go to Westchester, and I got waitlisted, and by the time I was like, I had to decide by, what was it, like May 5th or something, I remember.
Yeah.
And I was still on the wait list, so I just fucking picked Millersville because I was like, I'm not going.
Exactly.
I gotta get out of mama's house, you know? So I almost, like, you know, if I had gotten into Westchester, I would have picked it because it was farther away, I think, from my parents, and the dorms were nicer.
Oh, yeah. True.
And they had really friendly squirrels over there. Millersville only had attacking geese. Swans. The swans are very devilish there. But did we ever tell you guys the story of the swans? And now, I don't even know if this is true or if it's just, like, one of those college myths.
Okay.
But, like, I don't know. I heard that it was true, but I guess that's kind of how it goes. You know, you hear that it's true. But so at Millersville, there's, like, a pond, and it's legit the only pretty part of campus.
Yeah, it's shaped in the shape of a heart.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you, like,
how do you get above this? How do you get above?
I don't know. Like, you go on Millersville website.
You fly your drone over. That's how.
Half of the pictures on the damn website are just of this heart-shaped pond. Like,
I guess I never got, like, a bird's eye view. Chris, I didn't realize what you were doing in your spare time. But anyway, so there's, like, this pond area. It's very pretty. And they have 2 swans. And they are the biggest birds you'll ever meet, besides probably an ostrich. However, their names are Miller and Seville. Get it?
God,
Millersville.
I hate it so much.
Seville. And it's spelled SV. Like, they didn't...
Like,
you know what I mean?
don't know. They tried so hard to make the name work for things.
Imagine just saying hi to Miller. Hey, Miller. You know what I mean? Because, like, Seville. You have to say it like that.
Yeah,
like, how they look
Seville. They also
so
had,
random.
like, during, like, Breast Cancer Awareness Month or whatever, they had Breastaville. You remember that?
What?
Yeah, that was, like, their, like,
Me?
thing that they did Breastaville.
That's where I live. I didn't know that.
It makes no sense.
I totally missed that one.
Don't say seize the opportunity.
That's the slogan at Millersville is seize the opportunity, and like honestly, I seize my ass. But basically, the rumor that was spread around campus was that like a couple of years ago, the Swans are new. They're only like a few years old because some student like beheaded the Swans one night.
Oh my god, I think I remember somebody saying that.
But like apparently the police got involved and that they were new Swans and that the new Swans weren't like as in love. Because you know how swans like are just together for life or whatever?
Yeah.
And so like they broke it up, you know? And so they had to replace, I think maybe only one swan got beheaded. I don't know.
Was it Miller or Seville?
I don't know. But either way, it's really fucked up and I don't know if it's true to this day. So someone let me know if that's true. If you grew up in Lancaster, let me know.
Do you remember that our newspaper was called The Snapper?
I never understood that.
I don't understand that either.
It's like a turtle, right?
We just like made up shit.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know what
half
happened.
the school was like aquatic boat,
It
nautical
was pirate
themed.
themed for Marauder.
Marauder,
you know?
so we got a land pirate because Pennsylvania is just land. There's no water. So we have a land pirate. And then we had like the galley was where you ate and I worked in the anchor.
And then there was the Cove.
Oh my god.
And then there was the Upper Deck.
I know we've talked about this probably before, but like every time I think about it and like you forget that these places are just like a pirate ship like all broken up until someone brings it up. So you're like, hey, meet me at the upper deck. Like, think about it. That was a phrase that I would say like all the time. And I was never going to a boat. Can you imagine if we were just like a school boat?
Ew.
So, yeah. But anyway, so that was something that I wanted to bring up. But
There's
yeah,
just a lot of circumstances that went into us meeting.
My parents straight up telling me I wasn't going to be able to go to school. Mm-hmm. They were like, we can't take you to prom and school. Like, what? Excuse me? Bitch, I could go to Sears right now and get a, like, $40 dress. You know what? Honestly, I feel like my wedding dress is going to be so cheap.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I plan on...
spend more on...
I'll spend, like, a couple $100... 500 max, I would say, and I would get it like from like Etsy or something, you know.
Do more of a
elaborate. I want my honeymoon to be lit, and no one else is gonna be there, you know. Like I'll look good, like you know, like. I fucking went to New York Fashion Week wearing Forever 21 and no one noticed. Like, you just got to get the essentials. You know, you can be cheap.
And look great.
Look okay. Look passable. I've definitely dimmed my style sense since moving to Seattle because honestly, no one here dresses real flashy.
Yeah, right.
And I just really honestly blend in and I like it.
Everybody's just like in typical business attire.
It's either business attire or like
kind of lax.
Dusty green.
Yep.
Just dusty green, black, gray. That's it. You get a burst of, like, someone having bright hair, you know, but still wearing, like, army green jacket. But they'll have, like, blue
I love
hair.
it.
I know.
It's great.
I feel, like, very zen here. I like the overall color palette that we've all, as people that live here, have, like, kind of just all agreed upon. And just, we're going to go with this.
The sky, like a cloudy gray overcastness.
It's stormy,
Yeah.
But
I feel it.
Not like everybody looks sad. Everybody looks pretty happy, but we're dressed all fucking coordinated. It's great. But anyway, I don't know where the fuck I was going with that, but...
Well, I guess we should go to questions.
Oh, probably.
That's a good
where the fuck
place
is my
to go.
phone? Oh, I found
and
it.
so I've got Patreon loaded up here, but actually before we do questions, one of the patrons has provided us with a wonderful quiz from Hannah. And she says, I've been watching Crachel Plays Monopoly Plus, which is up on our YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And she's found a quiz for what Monopoly piece you should be.
Okay.
Because we all know Rachel has a spiritual connection to the thimble.
I am the thimble. I am a protective coating to my soft inside.
So, do you have it loaded up?
Yeah, Binch, I do.
All right. So, the first question is, what do you like to do for fun? We have ride horses, play video games, go to a baseball game, fish, use Facebook, or play with Legos.
I'm going to say play video games.
Yes, because I am a horse person, definitely.
Horse. What do you think is cool? A nice suit? Facebook?
No!
What?
Not Facebook.
Animals, hats, groovy shades, and computers. Ooh, I do think a lot of things on this list are cool.
Ooh.
Fish is not on there, but it should have been.
Oh, man.
I'm going to pick animals.
I'm going to go with computers.
I was going to say that, too.
Where
Ooh,
do you...
shades me.
Who says Facebook, honestly?
I don't know.
Where do you go to relax? Free parking, the train station, the other train station, jail, go, the hotel.
Fucking free parking. Oh,
I thought you were going to pick the train station because you love the trains.
To relax, Chris.
Yeah, true.
To relax.
To relax.
But also the hotel.
I'm going to pick...
It's very on brand. I'm going to go with free parking because you get paid. I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to go to hotel.
What is your favorite number? 889.
What the fuck?
4, 3, 2, 6, and 1. Very interesting quiz.
What the fuck?
I'm going to have to go with the aloof 2.
Out of these, I'm going to go with 4.
Okay.
What is the best name listed? Flint, Shirley Temple, Sanford, Freddie, Jim Bob, or Jim Bob?
What
the fuck?
Why is Shirley Temple included? Like she did a collab.
Who is Jim Bob? Why is he here twice?
I'm gonna have to choose the second Jim Bob because it's so extra.
I'm gonna go with Flint.
Oh my god. What's your favorite movie? Reliant K. Isn't that a band? It's like a fucking Christian band, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe Wonder Pets, Star Wars, Anne of Green Gables, Lord of the Rings, and Fiddler on the Roof. I'm gonna have to choose Fiddler on the Roof.
I'll go Star Wars.
All right.
Who do you want to be when you get younger?
Okay.
Jim Bob? Who is Jim Bob? Chuck
How
Norris?
old is this quiz?
Luke Skywalker, B.O.B.
Oh my god.
Superman, or Frodo?
I'm gonna go with B.O.B. For that, like, aren't they the ones that tweet about chemtrails?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go with Luke Skywalker.
Because duh. What is your favorite drink? Mud, juice, water, tea, coffee, or soda? Coffee.
Coffee. How many questions does this quiz have?
I'm gonna cheat. 13.
The answers are 5, 2, 1, 3, 6, and 4.
This is not actually going to figure out what Monopoly
I'm
is.
gonna go with 3.
I'm gonna go with 1.
Oh, fuck.
What do you like food-wise? Peanut butter and jelly and pickles, a water sandwich,
Which is spelled wrong.
yeah, pizza, paper, meat, popcorn. I'm gonna go with the pickles.
I'm gonna go with pizza, a water sandwich. What is your favorite color? Pinkness, red, black, yellow, blue, or green?
Green. I'll be honest.
Yeah, green.
What's your favorite weather? Always winter, but never Christmas. Spring, summer, fall, winter, super hot.
Fall. What is your favorite sharp object? Needle, Swiss cheese, pen, knife, gun, sword. I'm going with Swiss cheese.
Needle for the Space Needle. Oh, this is only 2011, guys.
All
Wait,
right.
I gotta log into Facebook.
Okay.
Shit. Okay, one moment, please. This is,
I like that the little icon at like the top tab is like a bird. Oh my god! I got the thimble!
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Hang on.
Oh god.
I'm still trying to figure it out. It was like, do you want to post this to your Facebook wall? I was like, absolutely not. Oh.
You and
I'm the top hat?
Oh. You and the thimble both like to sew and sometimes stab yourself. What?
Okay. Dark.
What does it say about yours?
Like the hat, you both are tall and you like to hop around the Monopoly board. Okay.
This was definitely the weirdest quiz we've ever done.
It wasn't BuzzFeed. That's when you know. It's off-brand. Not that like BuzzFeed has all the quizzes, but it's like, when's the last time you took a quiz that wasn't a BuzzFeed quiz? Whoa.
Brutal is that.
Whoa. Leave a comment down below. Anyway, what are the rest of the benches asking? Yeah.
Well, Kate has asked, not a question, but I thought you two might be interested. I live in the town where the first ever Wawa was opened, but they recently closed it. They've opened a new one to replace it with a gas station and all that jazz.
Oh, like the super Wawas.
Yeah.
They're nice.
It feels weird that the one that started it all is now gone.
What the fuck? They should have just hold like an homage to it, like the original Starbucks here.
Yeah.
Like did it have the bird?
Was it that classic
yellow sun?
The yellow sun, the bird, the tan brick building.
Stone. Stanley Steamers.
What am I saying?
Carpet
the stone.
Anyway, the stone side. I'm the stone side.
Now you got those fancy white buildings.
I know. They
the
look like
gas
hospitals.
stations. Yeah.
But with a lot of hummus inside. Oh, man.
They could have just renovated the old one. This is upsetting.
I'm really
news.
just missing the Wawa.
Bridget has asked, if you had to guess, what do you think the chunks dream about?
Squeezy dreams about app development.
Squeezy dreams
Crunching
about-
numbers.
Oh my god, crunching paper and crunching numbers.
Okay, but like honestly.
Lila, what does Lila dream about? I feel like she dreams about hanging out with us because she loves us.
I know. She dreams about like, I don't know, like what's like marshmallow fluff.
She just dreams of marshmallows and clouds and
She's
cotton
so
candy.
fluffy.
Oh my god. All right, so let's move on to some other places where we get some questiones.
All right. What is your opinion on asexuals being a part of the LGBT plus community / do you think they belong there? Of course.
Yeah, I mean, I know A is not a part of
Yes,
that.
it is.
But like you say plus.
Well,
Or-
it's
I know there's like the long version.
there's like LGBTQIA plus. I think
Yes.
it's the long one. But yeah.
That's why there's like LGBT plus.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what a lot of people say.
And that's what I mean, like, to be inclusive of people when I say plus. It's just easier for me to get out of my mouth,
Yes.
basically. But yeah, I definitely believe that you guys should be involved
Everybody
because
that's on the
it's you're a
spectrum.
minority there, like,
Yeah.
you know. So that's
You're welcome.
it's part of the community, like.
We're not here to like separate people
Yeah.
out of it, you know?
Absolutely. And I know that there will be people that believe that it stands for fucking ally and not asexual, but everybody always drags that person because it's always asexual and ACE. So, yeah. Okay.
So I got one here. Right. So me and my boyfriend always argue about what series we watch next. How do you and Rachel decide? Would you suggest anything to start watching? We've just finished Dexter and we feel lost.
Ooh, how about Lost? Because it's a great show.
Yeah, a great one.
Usually what we do is we have like a show that takes a lot of shit out of you and then a happy-go-lucky or comedy type show also
Yes.
on the side. Or something just like less serious, like a fucking OC.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
the OC, we weren't watching anything else while we were watching that one because like it's lighthearted, but it's also got drama.
Yeah, it's got the drama.
There's got a lot of drama to it too.
What you say?
And like now we're watching Gossip Girl. But
Yeah, but with other shit because that show is extra. And I'm just watching it because I haven't watched it yet since they revealed who Gossip Girl was, and so I'm watching it just to see how like that never made sense. Like that's what I'm doing.
But how
it's
we-
so fun to watch that show though. It's so shitty. There's a lot of problems.
how we pick shows to watch. I mean, like basically right now I'm just trying to catch up on a lot of shows that like I missed out on in the past that you had cultural significance. I don't know, or
Yeah,
like
I
we're
guess
just like
he
popular
literally
shows.
just wanted the context to watch the OC just for that one SNL skit. He just wanted to know its beginnings.
It was worth it because I got Sandy Cohen.
I know, and the goodbye to the bagel slicer.
Yeah, that was the best scene in the whole show.
There's literally a scene in the fucking finale of the OC, and it's just a silent scene where where Sandy is packing up the bagel slicer, and that's it. And it was like they gave a goodbye to the bagel slicer. Like, I'm so glad they thought of the fans.
Oh my god, but basically like I don't know if either of us when it comes to like newer shows, if there's anything that's like interesting us or that's
I
coming
pick stuff that like that I think the plot being spoiled would really fuck over the whole show. You know what I mean? Like honestly, I don't know how to describe it. Like with Dexter, like you're trying to like catch a murderer and stuff like that. Like if the
Yeah.
plot of that show had been spoiled for me, it would be like really impactful. But like the plot of Lost being spoiled for me, it'd be like, well, there's so much else in
Like,
that show.
honestly,
It's
is
like,
that even the plot?
can you
Like-
even spoil Lost? You know, I guess you can, but like once you watch the finale, everything you've been spoiled on doesn't really matter. So you're like, wait, what? So that one I would recommend.
I don't know. Yeah, we just kind of like if there's a show that either of us are interested in, we like suggest it and then we'll try it out. And
We have like good, like similar taste in shows, so at least we have that
We have
going
good
for us.
taste in shows.
Movies we disagree on all the time.
Yeah.
Unless it's animated. Mm-hmm. Which, by the
Finding
way,
Dory.
we still have not seen Finding Dory or the one with the pets, the Secret Pets Society.
yeah, whatever. Oh my god, Secret Life of
Oh my god, the secret life of the American teenager.
the American Chunk Angel.
Oh my god, if Lila had her own animated movie.
All right, I got one here. How do you guys feel about theme parks? Would you ever come down to HP World in Hollywood?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would definitely go to both Harry Potter worlds.
Yeah, even though we dragged Disney World earlier, he'd still go.
I still want to go to them because fuck yeah.
I've never been to Disney World. I'm like, okay, so I was really afraid of like roller coasters and shit until I went to... it was like Six Flags, and
if you're gonna do some roller coasters, like those are some intense ass roller coasters.
Yeah, and the first roller coaster I went on was a wooden one, and it was the whippy.
Rickety.
It was really whippy, like it whipped you, and all you had was a shitty seatbelt, not like the over you thing, and so I just didn't really like that personally, and so I don't know. I did like an indoor roller coaster once, and I didn't mind that one. But I don't know. I'm very afraid of heights. It honestly takes a little bit for me to get in a fucking Ferris wheel. I'm so lame, but I like the carnival aspect of like those places. Like I'm the person with the fucking thing that squirts out water.
Oh, okay.
While everyone's on the big roller coaster. Like that's me.
See, I like theme parks and like I like some roller coasters. I don't like the super intense ones that are like ridiculous and crazy loops and all that shit. But like a basic wooden.
What about
roller
like the
coaster.
Superman one where you're like flying?
No, I would not be into shit like that either. Probably.
Yeah, I would just be afraid I'd fall out or like my phone would fall out. Honestly, half the scariest part of being on a roller coaster is making sure that your shit doesn't fall because I know that there's cubbies, but I am not putting my purse by.
I feel like that's just like asking for it a little bit, even though there are locks to it.
I haven't been to like a theme park in a really long time, but I remember when I was in, I guess it was Hershey Park. No. Yeah? I don't know. Either way, I was wearing a Phillies hat, like a baseball hat, and it was like light pink, and I really loved that hat because it was like baby pink.
Yeah.
And I wore it on, those rides that are like a ship, and you go like up and down. Yeah. And so I was sitting in like the seats that you don't want to be sitting in, like on the ends, because my friends sucked. And my hat went flying and my hat went away it flew underneath the fucking ride.
Oh, no.
And so they had to like stop the fucking ride. And,
wow, they actually like stopped it and got the hat?
Well, they didn't stop it, but like once I got off and reported it, they like didn't let people on, and like they waited until they went and got my fucking hat.
Wow, I never actually like seen them like.
It was Hershey Park. I was very little, so maybe that was why, because I like looked like a sad little kid. I don't get that kind of treatment these days,
Well, I mean, you did go to Knoebels with me, which is not like
I did
crazy
that fucking
intensive
chairlift.
Park.
God,
but
the Ferris wheel there was too fast.
Oh yeah, it was
this is a
fast.
peaceful relaxation ride. There's no reason to be zipping me around, like I would go on some zippy ride,
if I wanted that.
I went to Dorney Park. Those rides are like a lot less intimidating, so I was on a lot of those. But I don't know, man.
I enjoy theme parks and amusement parks, but I also don't enjoy like large crowds.
I don't enjoy lines either.
Yeah, lines also not a fan of.
And you never know what to eat because you never want to be eating too much, but you're hungry because you're out in the fucking sun all day.
Yeah.
But you don't want to eat because rides. I did like the water rides that they would have where you're like on a log and you're getting splashed. Yeah.
I like the one that it's just like one drop and it makes a huge wave.
There was one that I went on that was you're kind of like sitting in a circle. You're basically like on a little coaster.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like going through. It's like white water rafting, but not. White water rafting light. That's what it was.
Say that 5 times fast.
I just remember I was wearing these chunky ass flip flops that were like big foam, and they were like a huge chunk, and it made me so tall. And then my dog ate them.
Oh my god!
Rip those flip flops, rip flops. Anyway,
rip flops.
Okay, so the next question here, as I unlock my phone, if you were making a movie about you and the cats, what actors and actresses would you cast for your roles?
Oh my god.
Okay, well, Lila would be played by Meryl Streep, because she would do the best job, I would say. Squeezy could be paid. Squeezy could be played by
Ooh.
Who the fuck is Squeezy?
Who played? Oh my god.
Cillian
Who plays
Murphy.
Charles Whitmore?
Oh my god, you're right. Fucking from Lost.
Oh my god, the old guy with the white hair.
Cole Nickel.
He always plays
An asshole.
Yes,
Okay.
that is Squeezy.
You would be played by like Tobey Maguire.
Okay, I see that.
I don't know. I'm too.
Also,
I play myself. Bette Midler.
Okay,
Bette fucking Midler.
Yeah, I see
could play
that.
me. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I thought we were going to struggle with that one, honestly.
Honestly, wait, I'm forgetting his name right now. Eric Foreman.
Yeah.
Also,
could play you.
yes.
There's a lot of people that could play you.
All right, so somebody's asked, how do you make an exceptional cup of coffee? Because for some reason, my homebrewed coffee is always subpar.
I put a lot of grounds in.
Yeah, put in a lot of grounds. There's not too much you can do if it's like a drip brewer that you're doing.
Just make sure you have the right filter and that you're putting in enough, because it's more than you'd think.
Yeah, more than what they say.
People are like, 2 tablespoons. I'm like, are you okay? More
No.
like a quarter cup.
Honestly, I fill up that filter pretty far.
I know, because, we're making like a 12 cup. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of water.
If you really want to be fancy and you want a really good cup of coffee, just do a French press instead and let that shit steep for like 15 minutes. And
then do it.
It's smooth.
Make sure your water's really hot, though.
Oh, yeah, true. Get that electric kettle that we always are shouting out.
No one wants, a fucking, you make a French press and then it's already, lukewarm by the time you get to pour it out, especially when you add cream to it or something. Okay, if you had to pick a bagel/cream cheese combo that doesn't involve anything plain, what would you pick? Okay? If I had to tell you what my perfect bagel is, I'm going to do it right here. Okay?
This is going to get real intricate.
If you live in fucking Pennsylvania, you need to go to the famous deli, okay? I think it's in, technically, it's in Bucks County. Just find it.
It's just famous.
Yeah, so just go there. Famous deli. Get the Nova Lux appetizer. It says appetizer, but it's a whole platter. I don't know what the fuck they're trying to pull, but it's a whole platter, okay? You get yourself a garlic or onion bagel. They are both swappable.
Yes.
That is the only type of bagel to get. Everything is okay if they are out of garlic or onion.
So everything?
What?
Do they like an everything bagel? Is that acceptable?
It is, but it's subpar to the garlic bagel. Honestly, garlic's my go-to. Then onion. Then everything bagel.
Okay, I feel you.
Also, poppy seed. If they don't have everything, then you do poppy. Okay, we never do plain or sesame. What the fuck is that? Okay, so anyway, you're going to put on your Philly cream cheese first, all right? This is not a vegan recipe, I apologize. You do your Philly cream cheese. Then you take your red onion spirals, and you put them, you kind of press them into the cream cheese. It's very important to press.
Sturdy support system here.
The cream cheese is working as the foundation cement to this sandwich. Then you add your sliced cucumber. It's very important to add cucumber and red onion to this bagel, all right?
Yes.
Then you pile on your smoked salmon, your lox. This is key. You want a very even layer of lox to where it's still translucent, but you don't want gobs of it. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure you have the best kind of lox that's very thin, not leather. I hate when you get lox from anywhere that's not Jew friendly and it's fucking fruit roll up but salmon. No. I want that thin slice. You put that on, and then I'm my mouth is watering. The final step is to get a side plate of sweet munchie cheese, and you take one slice of that and you put it on top of your smoked salmon, and that just adds something. Okay,
I feel like we need to do a Crachel cooks on the perfect assembly of a bagel
of the lox
of the lox bagel. Yeah,
we'd have to get some really good lox for it.
Yeah.
I would make this video a masterpiece. I would make it so artistically beautiful.
I mean, we've got
I haven't
fresh
had
fish
that
at the market.
in forever. I haven't had it in so long. I hate how non-Jew friendly this fucking place is. There's no delis here.
I know.
It's so ridiculous.
Just deli.
You gotta go to Irish places to get brisket.
Yeah.
It's fine, but there's not any Jew food here. Where's the kugel? Where's the matzo ball?
One place up in North Seattle, but that's in North Seattle where we can't get to
I don't
regularly.
fucking want to go there for goddamn, I don't know, anything, macaroons. Coconut macaroons, anyone? Oh, man. I don't know. I've been, like, really getting back into, like, my Jew side lately because I've been talking to that side of the family. Low-key, by the way. I didn't even bring this up, but I've been speaking to the aunts and the cousins that I'm not supposed to be speaking to. And it's just been, like, you know, I've been, like, seeing pictures of, like, my Bubby and Zayden, like, thinking about Jew food a lot, and I'm like, God damn it, I miss it.
I said to you, I would honestly love to go with you to New York or wherever.
Oh my God, to where they live,
where they live, and obviously there's a huge Jew population in New York.
Guys, so they live on the Upper East Side, but in like Jewtown, okay? And the food there is incredible. Like
and
the
like,
fish
I just
alone.
feel like we'd have a great time because I feel like
I miss that food so much.
man.
Oh man, and that's why I feel like because I was raised to eat all of that food, that's why I'm so adventurous with what I eat now.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're eating, like, liver and fucking, like, fish salad and, you know, whatever. Gefilte fish is, like, it's a whole thing, but I will eat it. I like the way it tastes. But, like, most people would not because it's literally just, like, ground fish that they formed into, like, a patty. Yeah. I don't even know how to explain it.
It's
the texture of it, yeah. But like, I will eat that gladly because it reminds me of Passover. Because like, we would have like a little side of that with like a ton of like cayenne pepper on the top of it, and then I would have like my little piece of matzah that you'd use to like kind of do a little spread. You know, like when's the last time I had a fucking seder? Honestly, not that I really miss that because that dessert was not worth the struggle to get there.
Yeah,
that dessert was never worth it.
Matzo ball soup.
Also, Jew desserts. Like, oh man, I want a nice homemade Hamantash. That's what I want.
I don't know if I've had that.
It's like a cookie that they shaped into like a star triangle looking thing with like jam in the middle, like preserves.
I think I've seen them at the deli, but I don't think I've had them.
They're so good.
What is it, a knish?
Oh my God, knishes.
I had some of them. Those were fucking great.
Those were like all I ate as a kid because it's basically like a Jewish Hot Pocket.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, it's basically like, if you don't know what it is, it's like a big round, it looks like a roll, like a burger
Dinner
roll or something.
Yeah.
And inside there's like different things, but I would get like the potato and onion one. So it's kind of like a breaded pierogi. Or like the pizza one.
Yeah, the pizza one. I remember having that one.
There's sweet ones. There's like apple cinnamon ones. Yeah. And kugel, you can make that sweet or savory. Oh man, Jew food is the best. If you have not really adventured into it, you need to because it's so good.
And please, guys, if any of you are here in Seattle and know of any,
you have a recommendation
that's nearby downtown area.
Like at least we have good smoked salmon up here.
Yeah,
that's like the one.
Too bad
thing.
We don't have any good bagels to put them on.
I know, it's very upsetting. But anyway, all right.
Oh fuck. Well, I guess it's about time we should make our way to Binch-town.
So if you want to support this show, you can always sign up to become a binge at patreon.com/CoffeeWithChrachel. So,
but you guys are all our binges anyway.
Yeah.
No matter if you
do not have to sign up to be a binge. Like, you are a binge.
You're all binges.
By the way, like, speaking of binge, I've been talking to my merch peoples.
Oh.
So we're going to be hopefully coming out with some new Coffee with Crachel style merch. Like different things.
It's been a little while. We have the mug, which you can still get as well. It's still available.
Well, we want to do a different mug. We have some ideas, but there's definitely going to be like a binge mug. And you don't have to be a binge to get it, just if you like the word, because I do. Because it's just a good word to use.
It's applicable in many ways.
Anytime, like, if I see a tweet on my timeline where someone says the word binge, I fave it just automatically. I'm like, you know the gospel. So, all right. So anyway, binges, stay tuned. The rest of you guys, thank you for having a cup of coffee with us today.
Yes, and we will see you on Thursday next week with our special guest.
Yeah, so if you have any questions about video game development, hit us up.
In the email, coffeewithchrachel@gmail.com.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
All right.
Okay, benches. For this week's theme, we have you guys as Yankee Candle scents.
Just like candle scents, guys.
Because
pretty much everything can be made into a candle.
One that has those weird ass ones that were for like sports or whatever.
Yeah, they had like the man candle area.
The mandals.
The mandals. That's like sandals or candles. We don't know. See, it's just stupid. Just call it a fucking candle.
It's just a candle.
So, anyway, let's start it off with Nicole, who is a crackling coals candle.
Carissa is a Caribbean escape candle.
Slow Nolan is slow-cooked pork butt. Guy Fieri's own personal sponsorship with... They did a collab with Yankee Candle.
Ray Vendero is a Rainbow Skies candle.
Sarah Booth is Booze and Screams.
Halloween edition.
You know, that's like a pumpkin candle.
Yeah. Allison Sense is Cobblestone Alleys.
Amazing. Hunter Curtis is Bows and Curtsies.
Ooh. Megan Brackley is Barbecue Rib Racks, one of those mandals.
Skylar Medley is Vanilla Skies.
Taylor Collins is Tailored Suits.
Heather Ann is Stormy Summer Weather.
Sloan Fuller is Freshly Packed Ski Slopes.
Freshly packed. Emma Corbeil is Coriander and Spice.
Danielle Manus is Meadows in May.
Kate Convery is Gaming Convention Hallways, a.k.a.
Honestly horrible.
Subway and B.O.
Cheetos and Mountain Dew and B.O.
It was Subway sandwiches.
Oh, that was Subways. I was like, wait, Subways?
No, like Subway sandwich.
Angelica Feliz is Angelic Dreams.
Sarah Cook is Cookies and Milk.
Jennifer Cornwell is Creamed Corn and Gravy.
Sophia Cock is Game Day So Fun.
Ash Roselle is Ashes and Embers.
I bet that would be nice.
That would be good.
Nicole Allen is Cold Nights in California. Does that happen?
Yeah, I guess so. In the desert. Cody Castillo is Freshly Removed Cast. That would smell great.
That's disgusting. Have you ever had a cast?
No, I have not.
Me neither, man. Beth Fonseca is Sunday Bubble Bath.
Cornelia Thulin is Country Cornbread.
More corn. I got it. Sophie Adams is Soft Musk. We struggled, guys.
Christina Contreras is Cross Country Road Trip.
Is that a Guy Fieri show? Megan Grint is Belly Button Lint.
Jade Holden is Jades and Rubies.
Allison Dow is Going Down Under.
Down Under.
Sounds so sexual.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about it. I was just thinking about Australia.
You tell Chris wrote that one.
Catherine Simpson is Simply Lemon.
Me. Bridget Carey Davis is Bridges in... Bridget Carey Davis is Bridges in Tuscany. We gotta do this one again.
Doesn't that just sound like a candle?
It does.
Marlene,
it's like Bath and Body Works.
Marlene Naj is Sweet Marzipan.
Gio Castro is Cavern Geodes.
Cater Liriano is Catered by Quidoba, another sponsorship.
It's like cilantro. Rebecca O'Donnell is Locker Room Odors.
Kendall Berg is Icebergs on Starboard Side.
That's dark. Allie McGregor is Gorgeous Gardenia.
Megan Grilly is Grilled Burgers and Franks.
Chloe Killip is Four Leaf Clovers.
Ian Murphy is Murky Swamp Waters.
Yikes. Cassandra Buckout is Sand in Your Shoe.
Maddie Pullman is the North Pole.
Amanda Marie is At the Marina.
Jane Shell is Shellfish in June.
Jackie Bergiulio is Jackets and Gloves.
Camellia Mulkey is Malted Milk Candies.
Caitlin Whalen is Whale Calls.
What does that smell like?
I don't know.
Lucy Ravenscroft is Ravens in Flight.
Cody Robinson is Bank Vault Robbery. Fuck.
Tegan Anderson is Tea and Biscuits.
Sounds good. Lauren Siobhan is Shivering Smiles.
Taco Roach is Taco Bell Drive-Thru.
Another collab. Wow, they're like really desperate over there at Yankee. Allison Frank Coy is Koi Ponds and Lilies.
Haley Cadwalder is Seattle Gum Wall.
Sarah Seaman is Salty Sea Breeze.
Dana Daly is Coffee and Danishes.
I want one. Megan Wilson is Wilting Petunias.
Jackie Lampo is Fading Lamplight.
Ooh, I feel like that would be nice.
Yeah.
Claire Wood is Sandalwood, Teakwood, and Cedarwood.
Like all of the wood scents. Kelly Adams is Kelp and Seaweed.
Hannah Peterson is Musty Hand-Me-Downs. So horrible.
Jenna Gornier is Autumn Gourd.
Sasha Smith is Sashimi and Sake.
Or Sarah is Saharan Nights.
Bridget Dubin is Smoking a Doobie.
Flynn and Drew are Violin Strings.
Jax is Peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
Hillary Gay is Spring Meadow Hills.
Anna Hernandez is Animal Instincts.
Jennifer Holtz is Wet Dog Fur.
That sucks. Fucking Courtney White is White Sand Beaches.
I feel like that's actually a candle.
Probably is.
Elizabeth Doles is Spa Day Mud Bath.
Shelley Smith is Seashells and Sand.
Mackenzie Knight is Starry Night.
And Rachel Evans is Eventually. That's just the name of the candle.
Is it just Eventually?
We don't know what it smells like, but we like it. Also, I did see that on Twitter, someone asked, they were like, Chris, is he always considering? So ambiguous.
I am considering everything.
Every little thing.
That was the idea behind the name.
Good. Well, this was great. I want to do this again. The rest of the benches, there are probably the various, candle keeping merch that you can buy, like the little snuffers or,
The wick trimmer.
The wick trim. The hot plate for the rest of the wax that gets stuck at the bottom. That's what you guys are. You guys are the real bougie MVPs of candle industries.
We got Allie Malone.
Mariah Hanna.
Kathleen Wynn.
Zoe Armowick.
Elizabeth Holbrook.
Rose Barnett.
And Megan Pratis.
Yes.
I feel like we could also do the benches as replica fragrances.
Oh, yeah. If we just, took it from, we pulled it out of our ass, first day at the lake. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Whatever.
Just random scenarios.
Do you see why we take the time now to do these before we record? Because we're like, wait, what the fuck? But I want to do the candle one again because that was fun.
Yeah, that was really funny. We should also go back to clickbait titles. We haven't done that one in a while.
Oh, yeah. We should do that. Oh, man, I forgot we even did that.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys want to see.
Yeah, give us some themes for Binch-time.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.